Today we'll be starting by watching this video. So go ahead and listen in the video. There will be some infinitive verbs as well as gerunds. And so you'll have to think about in the song lyrics if it's a gerund or an infinitive.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I need to feel real love and love ever after. I know I tend to get so insecure. Doesn't matter anymore. I like to make myself free. Today I don't feel like doing anything.
Okay, so hopefully that gives you a pretty good idea. Go ahead and move on to the next slide. So in this section, I'd like you to select which sentence you believe contains a gerund. Okay, excellent. So it looks like Sim 1 answered, and this is correct. So the reason this is correct is because in B, something is not a gerund. It's actually a noun. So even some words, not all gerunds, or not all words that have ing are gerunds. Okay, so now looking at this picture again from the last slide with the quiz, I'd like you to draw a circle around the girl who is using a gerund in her speech. So is it the girl on the left who is saying, I like learning, or is it the girl on the right who is saying, really, I like to learn too? Which one is the gerund? Just waiting for those last few submissions. Looks like, okay, there's Sim 1's drawing. So this is actually incorrect. The circle is beautiful, but unfortunately, I like learning is actually the response, not really I like to learn too. Can anyone tell me why? Yes, Janie, that's correct. So I like learning is the gerund because it has, so like is also a verb and then it's followed by another verb, learning. And so learning with the ing becomes a gerund, whereas to learn is technically an infinitive. Okay, so the next question, this is an open-ended question. When do you use gerunds most in your life? Can you think of one way you use gerunds while you eat, shop, talk with friends, play sports, etc.? So just awaiting those responses. Go ahead and try your best. Oh, there we go. I like running. Perfect. Yes, thank you. And now we have this this beautiful overlook of San Francisco. So I would try to think, just as we're doing this, how, what could you describe in this picture using a gerund? For example, you could say, people are worried about driving, right? And then driving would be a gerund. Or, I like skydiving. This would be a scary place to skydive in, though. Okay, let's move on. So this is a chance where everyone can write their gerund example from the open-ended question so we can see everyone's example. So go ahead and share your thoughts. Great. So wonderful. Thank you. And that's the end of our presentation. So I hope that you can all continue to think about gerunds